I fell in love with an alien, and this is that story.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kaya.
Who?
And we are back at it again with another video. Lately, I can't lie, this entire community has been dry of content. YouTube has nothing on it, and it's awful. I was absolutely stumped on any ideas for videos, and then I found this. BuzzFeed decided to drop this gem on my timeline, and today we're going to be taking a look at that. But before we get into it, cue the intro.
I was driving back to my friend's house, and his house is in the middle of nowhere, completely surrounded by woods.
Oh yeah, in the middle of nowhere, completely surrounded by woods. I've heard plenty of these horror stories and they all start the same.
When we were driving home, I saw this really bright star in the sky, and it didn't look like a normal star. It was a slightly different color and way brighter than the rest. It got me thinking about UFOs, and I turned to him and I said, I want to see a UFO.
You're out in bumfuck, and it's super sketchy and there's no civilization near you. The last thing I'm gonna say is, hey, I want to see a UFO. You wanna know why? Because I don't want to jinx myself. My luck is dog shit. I really don't want to say it. The predator jumps out the bushes and skull fucks me. I'm telling you, people just beg for shit to happen to them.
I kept my eye on that star while we were driving, and I noticed it getting lower and lower and lower until it actually landed right next to us as we were driving. And it was a real UFO. That night, my life was completely changed forever.
Now that I've got everyone's attention and engaged on this bullshit ass story, I'm gonna cut the video real quick and say, hey, you guys should subscribe right now if you're new, and drop a comment down below. Do you guys believe in aliens? Because I certainly do. Well, I just believe we're not alone. I don't know what's out there personally.
The UFO was this huge craft, red and green light. When they landed next to us, it was like they heard me say, I want to see a UFO. I was just wondering how the hell they heard me. That experience was on my mind all day, every day, and I had so many questions. So the next week, me and my friend decided to go back there just to see what would happen if we showed up to the same spot.
Oh yeah, I saw some fucking aliens in the middle of goddamn nowhere last week. Let's go back and see if we can find them again. You're an absolute psycho. I'm not gonna lie, if this happened to me, my curiosity would have been shooting through the roof. I would have had so many questions that needed answers, but you would never, ever catch me going back there. Not too sure about you, but I don't want to get anally probed.
And it was just completely like pitch black. And when we hopped over to the other side of the fence, we could not see anything, but we could hear footsteps walking towards us.
Do you not watch horror movies? In a search of aliens, you hopped the fence in the middle of fucking nowhere, heard a bunch of shit walking around you, and you couldn't see anything. And you're fine with that. Am I the only one with common sense? People want shit to happen to them, I swear.
And these beings showed up, and they were 4 very tall, pale white, skinny figures.
Get the fuck out of there, you crazy bitch. Are you serious? Oh yeah, a bunch of tall gray figures started walking towards me. Yeah, I'm running. I am gone. Have fun. Stay there. I'm not getting probed because you want to play detective.
Their energy was so intense that it made my head hurt.
Now, was it their energy or was it the acid that you took before jumping the fence?
It was hard for me to think. We realized they actually can't speak like we do. It's telepathic.
That's good.
How come I can understand you? Are you using some sort of neural language router?
Actually, I'm speaking English, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I was scared, but I was also like jumping up and down and like freaking out because I was so excited. I could not believe that this was actually happening.
Oh, you couldn't believe it? Neither could we.
Like it was just so crazy. I started to feel like I had a stronger connection to one of the beings in the group. He was the tallest one out of the 4. I would say about 10 feet tall, but I always get corrected that he's 9'8".
Oh, so you got corrected by a 9'8" alien. Okay.
I kept trying to think of why I felt this strong connection to this one being. So I just kind of let it out into the universe and let them know that I wanted to know what our connection was.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting some strong tree hugger vibes after she said she let it out into the universe.
On December 9th, 2016, I got in a horrible car accident that should have ended my life, but somehow it didn't.
It was probably those implants you have. I heard those things can deflect bullets. Don't believe me? Look it up yourself. It was a CNN article.
Not only was my life spared, but I walked away somehow without a scratch from a car that was completely crumpled up like a tin can.
That's a fucking lie. Look, you're missing your eyebrows. I mean, look at them shits, man. It looks like your little sister drew them on with a fucking Crayola.
Over the next week, I started to have like these little vague memories that were coming back to me. By the way, that bright star that had landed next to us started following me around every single day after that experience.
So you're telling me these aliens followed you around every single day after that experience? Has anyone ever told you you sound delusional? Crazy, insane? Someone please put her in a psychiatric facility.
It took me a while to sift through what I was feeling and these vague memories that were coming back, but I came to the conclusion that I was actually not in the car at all. I was actually taken off planet for 3 days.
I told y'all this bitch was tripping off something, bro. She said she was taken off planet for 3 days. That's what she remembers. So did the whole car accident situation happen or not? Like, is that real? Is that fake? Like, there's a lot more questions here than answers.
And I remember being in this ship with these same 4 beings that I had seen in the woods and spent the majority of the time with this one being that I had that strong connection with. After this whole experience, I was finally able to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and I found out he is my twin flame. His name's Benashar. Or Ben for sure.
Oh, fuck off.
Ben is a Zeta Gray.
A Zeta Gray? That sounds like a really shitty college frat. I bet you the guy who leads is some dude named Chad. He probably got pissed on by the football team in high school. Yeah, bro, I'm a Zeta Gray. Fuck with me.
Pale white skin, very slender built, eyes 2.5 times the size of humans, no body hair at all, and he's hilarious.
Honestly, that's a description of every woman's impossible standards for a dream guy. 9'8", tall, dreamy, nice eyes, abs, and he has to be fucking hilarious. All this description is missing is the fact.
Like, I had never heard of this type of alien before.
Well, how many fucking types of aliens have you heard of? No, xenomorphs don't count.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was really hard for me. Like, I went through a really hard time in my life because I felt like I was crazy for a long time.
Maybe because you are crazy, and this was just a trip you took off a few shrooms. Don't do drugs, kids. And if you do decide to do drugs, don't buy them out the back of a fucking gas station like this lady did.
I was definitely able to develop a strong telepathic communication with him that I still keep to this day, and now I can have a relationship with him and ask him questions whenever I want. I don't speak to him every day because he actually does have a life as well. He has to work too.
So please tell me what Ben's profession really is. Does he study humans so he can figure out how to enslave us? Or is he an extraterrestrial DJ that drops some fat ass tracks? Wicca wicca fresh.
And when I'm not distracted, because I also have a life too, then we're able to connect.
You know, I'm quite curious as to what you do for a living as well.
He's very much like a guardian to me. He looks out for...
Bro, she got a fucking tattoo. Are you serious?
Kind of like the unseen energies and things that are happening around me. It keeps me protected. Our relationship is to be an example to others of us opening ourselves up to our own multidimensionality. We might all be on this planet right now having a human experience, but we are all still connected to everything that the universe is.
Alright, enough of the bullshit. Honestly, I think she just had a really bad trip. Or a good one, depending on who you ask. Personally, I think she's a nut. But that's up for debate. Drop a comment down below what you think. But let's get a round of applause for BuzzFeed for posting this video. Honestly, they should just bring back the feminists so I can, just pull a bunch of cheap views. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. I've been this nervous with the cold drink in my 2 hands saying no thanks. Like any way it goes, cause I know things they shouldn't have told me.